With a young Gambian, I can say decent, who is born in Germany. Can you tell us your name?
My name is Alonso Niane.
Alanson?
Yeah, Alonso.
Alonso.
Yeah.
Last name?
And Niane.
Yane.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Jane. In Gambia, it's Jane. In Germany, it's Jane. Anyway, nice to meet you. I know you might be surprised how I meet you.
Yeah.
The reason I brought you here to talk about football and talk about your career is because I talk to a lot of young Gambian players. So if I had a player is good, I try to meet him.
Okay.
And some of your friends told me, hey bro, there is a Gambian boy here. He's very good, and the best thing about him is he's very religious. Can you tell us about your background, as your family, where you come from?
So my father is from Gambia, and my mother is also from Chile.
Chile.
And yeah, I live right now in Achim with my mother and father together. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
And I've got like 6 brothers and sisters here in Germany, but 2 others in Gambia. And yeah, right now I'm just playing football at Oberneuland.
Okay.
And about my background, I've played football since 6 years old, I guess.
6 years.
And yeah, I started in Achim at a club which was decent at that time, but we've got relegated later. And yeah, I've played there for like 4 or 5 years. And yeah, it went well, but I noticed that I'm maybe a bit better than the others, and I just wanted to try things out, and my goal is to become a professional football player. And for this I'm always praying, and yeah, for me my religion Islam is on top of everything, and yeah, I think I want to make my parents proud, and therefore I will do everything. And yeah,
okay, love that, and I love the religion part, because many kids that are born here get this problem of not praying, you know.
Yeah.
And one thing I observed, they told me, but they said seeing is believing. When you first came, we were sitting and you say, bro, where is the toilet? You went to the toilet and then you come and pray. It says a lot about the home train, the discipline that your parents put in you. So like, how did this come? How did you manage to learn all these Quran that you read when you were praying? Is your parent that who taught you, or you taught it from somewhere else?
So
you learned it from somewhere else, sorry.
I learned it from my dad. He always kept on teaching us about Islam, tried to move us to Islam, our heart to Islam. And yeah, it was like his duty to do it, because Allah just told him to, yeah, every parent should teach their kids to pray and to move to Islam. So yeah, he also did it with us, and yeah, we've always got like on Tuesdays and on Sundays Quran school
at home.
Wow. And yeah, we always like keep talking about the world right now, about signs of the last days, or about information about Islam.
So what do you feel like as a young kid? I don't know, how old are you?
I'm right now 17.
17. Did Islam really play an impact in your life when growing up? Did you see any impact that Islam really put in your life?
Islam had an impact on me, but first I wasn't really religious.
Okay.
In my first 10 or 12 years, I was just having fun, and my symbol was like YOLO, you only live once.
Okay.
But now it's, as soon as I saw Islam and I've prayed, I saw that this is something really special, and Allah is just the only one who can guide us, and I think He's the only most powerful one. So yeah, it was a really big impact for me.
Okay, any message that many parents that use it as an I can say an advantage to say, you know, I'm born here, it's not, Islam is difficult to practice here. Do you really feel like it's difficult to practice here Islam?
I think if I'd be in Gambia, if I'd raised in Gambia, I think it would be much easier. But I think the conditions here are also not bad. So yeah, maybe some of the politics are like against Islam, but I think right now it's good, and I think it
Okay.
should be.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm very happy about that. To all the parents that have kids here, make sure you play responsibilities to your kids. Make sure you show them the deen, whatever you believe, show them, and inshallah, Allah will guide them to the straight path and make dua for them. So we continue on the football side, you know, because we're here for football, and I'm very proud what I had, and that is what I saw when you came here firstly. So, is there any problems that you get in your football career, things like injuries growing up as a youngster?
So I've had my first injury when I was 12 years old, and that was like one of my deaths, where I thought like it could be over. It was like my ankle sprained too much, and then after that it hurt too much, and I thought like, if this is football, it doesn't make any fun, and I thought about giving up. But my father always watched football, and my favorite club is FC Barcelona, and I thought then, yeah, I have to be there once and play for them once, and also for Gambia, because I think Gambia, they have much talent like Musabewa Omente, and for me, I think if I could play there, I could make the team better. So yeah.
Team better. So if I have to ask you to choose one nation right now, Germany or Gambia, if you have the chance to play for one country, which one are you going to choose?
For me, it's of course Gambia.
Why Gambia?
Because first of all, my father already told me that if I play for Germany, he wouldn't be so proud of me. So and after that, I think I don't represent Germany, and I think I don't like this country really much because of the politics and the mood here all around. But I'm always grateful for
the life here.
For the life here. But yeah, I think I would play for Gambia, even though I can't speak Wolof or Mandinka yet.
Yeah, but like, which tribe are you?
Yeah.
You Wolof?
Wolof, yeah.
Wolof, but can you speak it?
No, not yet.
Yeah, but keep trying, I hope.
Yeah, inshallah.
Do you have any dreams like going to Gambia anytime soon?
Yeah. My dream was always to go to Gambia once at least, to my family there. But it wasn't easy because my father had financial problems, of course, with his work. He was busy, and I alone couldn't go there.
Okay.
But now it seems possible at January that I might go with my father there for the first time, and I'm very excited to see it, the culture.
MashaAllah. Do you already know something about Gambia before going, like certain things?
I know that because my father always told me to be grateful, because in Gambia everybody is grateful, everybody's happy, instead of being ungrateful. They're always doing everything on their own, like doing the dishes or something, not letting the mother do it, and they all just having a good time in bad conditions. So I think I should also like try to do it there.
Do you ever feel I can say ungrateful in your life? What like I can say, you know, some kids here sometimes, you know, their dads can give them things that they don't have the power to reach to the level that the kids want, but they still make sure they provided something for them. For example, right now iPhone 16 is on. Many kids put their minds on materials, you know. So right now, if your dad give you a Samsung or iPhone 12, what do you feel? Are you going to feel grateful or ungrateful about that?
I would be grateful, I think, if they would gift it to me, but I think I am not really putting that much value in the materials and stuff. For me, the religion and things like that is more
valuable.
Yeah.
So what message you have for kids that really focus on materials? Do you have any message for them?
Yeah, you should maybe put more like focus on your mind, on your aims, on your goals, but always be grateful for the things you get, for everything you got, and don't look up to those who have more than you. Just look down and look what others don't have and you have.
How did it feel to be a Gambian born in Germany?
I think I've also got much experience with racism.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was first hard because I didn't really know anything about Gambia, and all the Germans so sad, didn't know anything either, and it was just like nobody knows Gambia, and the only thing they know maybe is that they are poor. So yeah, I think it was not easy, but now it's Gambia. I think I'm happy here in Germany, and yeah, it's pretty awesome here.
Yeah, mentioning racism, we know it happens a lot, but I feel like kids like you don't really need to focus their minds on those things, because like you said, Allah created everyone, you know, in a different way, you know, and in a way whereby if you see this guy, you're gonna know this is Jane, this is Famara. This is the reason Allah changed our colors, separate us to remember and to know each other, you know. If I look like you look like me, everybody look like you, we're gonna meet in the street and say, who is this guy? But is he Sani or is it this? So this is the reason we play football. We get different clubs, Chelsea, Barca. So this is the example of this world. We have to be grateful, like your dad told you. When you go to Gambia, you will see someone next to nothing. In what we think about this dunya, you can see someone without a good house, but he's smiling. You come to other parts of the world, somebody might get the millions, but he's still sad. So the most important thing is, if you have to choose happiness or money, which one are you going to choose?
Happiness.
Happiness.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think money is just a material, and after the life you will be in your graveyard, and without the money don't go with you. Only the good deeds and the bad deeds. So yeah, I would choose happiness, but it's easier to say now, of course.
Okay, mashallah. So getting back to the football side, what's your favorite position you play in the game?
Just offensive on the left side, so left wing, or maybe also as a 10, as a central attacking midfield. But my coach is putting me also at the defensive midfield, because I've got a good vision and I'm calm with the ball. So, and I'm doing great tackles.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I'd like to play more offensive, because I think my dribbling and my speed is really good.
What's your best quality on the pitch?
My best quality, I think it's maybe it's my dribbling or my vision. I'm not sure, because I'm always looking around me at this space, at the room where I can put the ball next. And yeah, my dribbling is also quite nice, because I've got quick feet, and yeah, I think it's just my instinct which I'm playing with.
Who is the best player that you look up to?
It's of course Lionel Messi, but also one of my idols are like Neymar or even Minte, because they are also having a quick feet and they're good at dribbling, they're fast. So yeah, and they are reachable, not like Messi.
I saw you really mentioned about Minte. How proud do you feel if you're watching Minte and seeing that, okay, he's a Gambian from Gambia? How do you feel?
I feel proud of the nation and what he brings with him, because I think it's not easy to play in the Premier League, and as a Gambia player, not many scouts are looking at Gambia and don't notice that there are many talents. So yeah, I think I'm really proud, alhamdulillah, that he's there at Brighton right now.
But do you know one of the struggles that, like you said, in Gambia, people are grateful. Minte, yesterday I posted a video, or a little bit of, I can say, a tweet, or fans to ask him question, and he will answer one question, and then he answer a question of a fan who asked him what was his motivation as a player to keep fighting and get from the Gambia. 3 years now in the Premier League, it's a big achievement. No experience from Gambia, come to Audience and big player. Then from Audience came to, what's the name again? Feyenoord, Newcastle, boom to Brighton. And he was like, my biggest motivation was, I know this never happened to any kid in Germany. Coming from training, and you have to go home. You want to meet a food at home. This never happened to you, and it never happened to any kid here. He said that was my greatest motivation, but my mom will still try his best to provide something for us to eat. So that's why I always advise kids that live here to be grateful to their parents, because they provide something. Your parent that is you are really living with, leave a lot of times with his parents back in Gambia in a worst difficult situation. Sometimes a lot happens, but they keep strong and come here. It's good for parents also because we get a lot of parents that really don't want to support their kids. They just leave them. They don't teach them the deen. They don't teach them the dunya. They just leave them. You can see them in the street here. So it's really important to be grateful for those people. So my advice to you is like, you're a good kid, keep going, and your mentality is good, and I hope to see you at the top one day. And okay, do you have a favorite Gambian football player?
I've mentioned him all the time. It's Minte.
It's Minte?
Yeah, because of his motivation, like you said, and his path, his journey is just incredible, and I think it would be awesome if I could also make it to the Premier League.
To the Premier League one day. So what is the club that you want to play for? Real Madrid or Chelsea? Because you told me that you support Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah. In the Premier League, I love to play for Chelsea, for the London Club. I think they're really passionate, and I think I just love the city and the atmosphere there and the fans. So yeah, it would be Chelsea, I guess. But in the world, I think, of course, Barcelona for me, because of the way they play tiki-taka, and yeah, I just see myself in them.
So what comes to your mind if you hear the name Gambia?
Gambia? The first word?
Yeah, what comes to your mind if you hear the name Gambia?
Passion, I think, yeah.
Passion?
Passion, yeah.
Can you name a country that starts with G?
G? Gambia.
Because I was expecting that you're going to say another country again. How do you really motivate yourself as a young kid here, or when you get obstacles in the game? Because the game is full of ups and downs, like you said in the beginning, injuries. How do you get the motivation in you?
So first, I've always got like deaths and downs in my journey. After the bad games, I'm always like, wow, is it? Should I just give up? But I'm praying 5 times a day, and that helps me a lot to keep being motivated. And I think I just want to make it to a professional football player, because I want to like financial help my parents and the kids, the families in Gambia, because they live in a poor condition, and I think I should be making it to something for them. And that's one thing I always remember, is also that your journey will always be having like deaths and downs, but it just matters how many times you get up again and try it again. So mistakes is just a sign of being better.
Yeah, growing up in the beginning before embracing a lot in Islam, do you really have those times that you say, oh, I think my parents really command me a lot, they don't like me? Do you ever have this feeling as a youngster?
Yeah, I've got many problems and troubles sometimes with my parents, because they're very strict, and I've always want to do stuff with my friends, but my parents always told me to be, or to keep messaging them where I'm going. Like yesterday I was just with my friend, but I didn't tell my father this, so he was really upset and told me next time I should call him and tell him where I am. I think it's a bit like not really necessary, but I think it should be relatable and understandable for my father. And yeah, I've sometimes got also problems because of the household, because I'm a bit lazy, to be honest. But yeah, I think just another like matter of time before I
embrace
improve this. Yes.
Yeah. So how do you feel having these type of parents that really command you to do the right things? Do you really feel like, oh, I think they just want to control me, or they just want to run my life? Do you get friends that really talk to you about like that, to say, oh, maybe your parents are strict? You have friends that do?
Yeah, my one of my friends, maybe my best friend, he's permitted to do everything. He can do everything he wants, because his parents are not religious, and they don't control him. But I think that's just an example to see, like, it's not good to have everything on his own, because he's not that responsible yet. he's just 18, and yeah, therefore he just goes like drinking or smoking, vaping. So I think when I look at him, I think, yeah, I should be grateful to have like more controlling, demanding parents than parents who don't do anything and just let it do.
So if you have to suggest you want to be under a parent that really command you in the right path than leaving you to enjoy life alone.
Yeah, because I think they always want the best for you, and yeah, they always.
Yeah, it's like life, you know. If you buy a smartphone, normally you see a little book inside. It's a instruction menu inside that, okay, you have to do it like this. So our parents are our instruction menus.
Yeah.
They will, if they want to kill us, they kill us when we are babies. But they want to raise us. So, and most of the African kids here, when you look at them now, every club get these boys like you playing in the leagues, the Bundesliga, because of the mentality. They're strong. They in Germany, their parents were poor, and they live with them, so they understand both sides. They get control. So if you get them the chance, they're hungry. They want to do it. So it's always important for any kid out there watching this video. Whenever your parents talk to you, you know, just never think that they're controlling you or they're trying to run your life. Just listen to what they're saying, you know, and you will understand that, you know, they're making sense, because most of our parents went through a lot and they don't want us to go there. If you leave your kid, you don't talk to him, he will talk to wrong people and they will give him wrong ideas.
Yeah.
So it's really, really important. Your kids need to be your best friend, and you talk to them, give them chance, take them out for dinner sometimes, give them support, because they will listen to you. You know, so this is really, really important. One final message for Gambian people?
Yeah, listen to your parents and be always grateful like you are, and never give up on your dreams.
Never give up on your dreams. Yeah. MashaAllah. So I'm very happy to have you here. It's just a sort of interview that I also have to go. It's time I have to go for football. But it's a big pleasure to meet you. Like I said, keep, you know, supporting your parents. But you don't tell me about your mom.
My mom?
Yeah. You told me your mom was Christian and then now Muslim.
She's from Chile, so she was born as a Christ. And first it was hard with my father. There were some arguments because of the religion, but we've always had hope. And yeah, since I think 4 years, she converted back to Islam now. Or converted to Islam. So yeah, we're grateful, and now she's practicing this religion very good. 5 times a day praying, and I think it's, alhamdulillah, going well.
Okay, thank you so much. I have the last one. I will also make a short content about this. I have my own platform that is called Did You Pray? I ask people that to remind people every day. I make a video and say, hey, stop scrolling. Did you pray today? If you don't, go and pray. So what message you have for people that prayer is important? Can you send them a short message?
Always stick to your prayers, and your prayer should be the priority in your life, not the phone. And if you're on the phone right now and you see it's prayer time, put your phone instantly away, because it's just a distraction, and Shaitan will then distract you even more. So yeah, stick to your prayers.
Okay, thank you guys. Nice to watching the video. If you don't subscribe on my channel, subscribe on the channel, and also click on the like button. It's your boy, The Voice. More contents coming with the young Gambians living in abroad and young Gambians living in Gambia, and also some professional players. So shout out to Williams today for the follow, and shout out to each and every guy out there supporting the platform. We're all in this together. We make sure we make change together. Assalamu alaikum. Let's go.